everybody. So, if you don't know who I am Paul Noyson, otherwise known as Noisy Noyson in the disc golf world. I am starting a bit of a journey here over the next year or so, and I've decided to try and put it on YouTube. So here we go. I am out here at Mundaring, Western Australia. This is one of the top courses in Australia, very well known. Planning on playing the gold course. There are multiple courses out here, varying difficulties, and soon to be what's a black course that's going to be put in for the World Teams event. Now, this little intro isn't going to be quite as little because I kind of want to explain what I'm doing here and why I'm putting these videos together. So let's start off with the team world competition that's going to be held here in November this year. So I am on the Australian squad at the moment, hoping that I am able to make it on the team. I was on the team a couple years ago, but I'll tell you what, the competition in Australia is getting better and better every year. And no matter who's on the team, we're going to have a good squad. So very exciting. It's going to be up here at Mundaring, as I noted before. But part of this journey is practicing, try and get better, try and be on the team. Now, the second part of the journey that I'm going to be documenting and filming is next year, 2025, there will be a World's Masters event in Minnesota, which is where my dad is from. So, planning on having a brothers trip, doing a mini tour, most likely starting in Las Vegas and moving our way to Minnesota. But I wanted to start off today just doing a practice round here on the gold course of Mundaring and kind of get things kicked off with my YouTube channel. So here we go. All right, hole 1, par 4, 225 meters down. It'll be to the left of the sand green, down at the bottom. I haven't done any warming up, so I'm going to throw a couple discs. And as we like to say, 2 off the tee in practice, and take the best one. We'll see how it goes. Just to get warmed up. That was pretty ideal. I'll throw a second one anyway. Two for 2, same place. Looking good. All right, you can see 2 discs are pretty close to each other. Now, whenever there's a big tournament thrown here, over to the left, there's typically out of bounds. I'd say about 15 meters to the left of my blue disc. You can see the hole down below. I'm just going to throw from the one a little bit further back. Should be able to get there with a putter. Hopefully, nice and straightforward. Pretty good. Should be a good tap-in birdie. One of the things I didn't mention either, is one of the reasons I'm out at Mundaring is because here in a couple weeks I'm going to be traveling to Adelaide for the South Australian Open. Never played the course. I hear it's relatively similar to Mundaring, and so trying to get the practice in with something as similar as possible. So also changed my putters up recently, going with a Gateway Wizard. Used to putt with a Pilot. We'll see if I stick with the Wizard or go back to the Pilot or something else, but so far it's looking all right. All right, hole 2, par 4, 200 meters. There's a creek all the way at the bottom. You gotta make your way back up. Creek is out of bounds. Throwing my good old Gareth James Eclipse Volt. It's pretty good. Just short. I should be able to see the basket up here through the trees. I'm going to assume I can get there with a nice little forehand. Looks puttable. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2. All right, here we go. Par 3. See the basket right there at the tip of my finger. 115 meter par 3, uphill all the way. This one's a bit hard to reach. You don't have a big bomber arm. Let's see what I can do. Boat's really good. Hit the tree though. I'm gonna have to try a jump up. There we go, on to par 4. One of my favorite holes. Got a tight gap here, and you want to try and get it over to the left just a little bit, where there's a gap that'll give you 2 options. A path to the left, path to the right. This is a par 4, 150 meters. Requires 2 good technical shots. Well, that's not going to be great. It's going to make it hard to get a birdie. We'll see what we got. So just walk through the first gap. I wanted to show you where you want to go versus where I went. There's a Mando over on the right, which very rarely comes into play. But if you look over here, you can start to see a couple paths open up. I did not put my disc in that place. So let's see what I got. All right, you can see the Mando on the right. You can see the basket as well. I'm gonna have to just try and punch through without missing the Mando. Gotta go to the left. made the Mando. Probably not a birdie look though. So this one, in my opinion, hardest par 3 on the Gold course. 100 meters, so it's not like crazy long, but the shape is not easy.
Oh,
You gotta get it to turn to the right and then hook up to the left, and you go to the left, you're in jail. You go to the right, you're in jail. So
yeah,
It sounds I go to jail.
you have to be on the line.
if you can kind of keep it on the path, even if you don't go too far, you're sitting all right.
Okay.
It's one of those I consider a bonus birdie if I can get it, and if I get a par, more than happy.
Sounds great.
Hey, I'm on the fairway.
Oh, it's on the fairway.
Oh, get up. Nope. Too high. So this one, wide open, right? And then there's a gap over to the left that you want to get into position. So you want to get yourself
Where the flag is?
so where the golf green is, you want to go over to the right of the golf green, have entrance over to the left. So 190 meter par 4. It's, for me, it's one big shot out there. I'm going to get that right. I'd have a nice look going into the gap from there. They're one of my favorites.
Which one is that?
It's an Excite.
An Excite, huh?
I had a friend dye it for me. Pretty cool.
That's a nice design. Cool. Oh yeah, nice shot.
That's pretty good.
That was very nice. Like it.
That looks really good.
In your hand, how you
All right.
release the disc?
Tunnel straight ahead. Just nice and straight. Too far to the right. Go all the way through. All right. I think you got the right distance, but it was off to the right. Another par 4, so it's out and it starts going to the right where there will be a tunnel. These trees just kind of wind, turning to the right.
Okay.
First shot's relatively open, like once you get through here.
Yeah.
And then it's a bit of a nasty tunnel to get down from there. So 175 meters, not crazy long, but getting there is not the easiest thing.
So it's more
That
like
was a good kick,
But yeah,
because I would have been far too in the right. So I'm happy that it bounced out.
this direction.
I'm essentially going to be trying to lay it up. A good spot.
far. Football. Nice one.
That's good. Good place to be. I'd rather be there on my first shot.
Oh, I yank it. Oh! Oh!
I got a putt.
And you have it to the left a little bit at the end, so
I'll be alright.
really good.
And one actually, yeah. Nice shot.
Might be a little short, but that was pretty good.
This one was the closest one so far.
Everything else was terrible.
That's a good shot. Next to something.
Oh!
Yep, 120 meters downhill. You've got the green on your right. That's all greens are out of bounds, but you definitely want to go to the left of it. It's the same distance as the golf green.
So backhand.
And you definitely don't want to be deep and on the left because there's a down tree, a whole bunch of branches. It's easy to lose a dip.
Yeah, that's the one. Aim to the right.
So backhand right. And then
That's what I would prefer. If you have enough speed, you can go to go like this. Quick skip.
I think that's pretty good.
The best feeling is always when you have to go between through the trees, and then in the basket bend, it's the best feeling.
You gotta look at it.
Yeah. Oh, far, so close.
One high, one low.
That's great.
Alright, so it's par 4, 180 meters uphill, and then it'll be kind of flat ground once you get up there.
180 meters.
Oh, but yeah, came out a little bit early. It's not a terrible place, but it's not a place for birdie. There's where I am, the little blue guy on the ground. That's where I wanted to be, up there. So I'm gonna have to try, well, I'm deciding to do a sneaky line through the trees, try and get into a relatively easy place to par. I might have a circle 2 putt for birdie. Yeah.
I think it's a straight line. So. How is it when you throw it from the point?
Get the more of the sand filled out, and then good to go from there.
Oh no! Without the bush, maybe perfect.
Second, so maybe you're not.
Alright.
I don't think so. Maybe you're not.
That could be a good one.
Voila.
And now to the right.
That's perfect. Oh, no, that's direct like.
I think that was pretty good.
Beautiful shot.
Thank you.
That's difficult, so I go into the tree.
So par 4, 255, out the tunnel, and then down the hill. And there's a green towards the bottom that you don't want to land on. This is a lot of people are very happy coming away with a par. They feel a par feels much more like a birdie. Oh, hit a tree. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, but forehand a bit. Yeah, but like the fingers. Yeah. Like when I do it exactly like the other, like changing the fingers is way better than on the
See, Rusty, you will see when you play more.
Yeah, I know.
You will see. Oh no,
more.
the second fingers feel shit. Now maybe I should use the third one. Oh, nice one. That's a good one.
So is it straight after that or goes to the...
Yeah, straight down.
Nice shot and everything. Didn't take the video.
That's all right. Let's see if I can replicate it all. Right power, wrong direction. Wrong power, right direction. Alright. I think this one's about 100 meters. Uphill. Par 3.
Meters, yeah. Sounds like a forehand.
Skip in.
Give it.
Oh! Par 4, 235 meters, but it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's straight ahead.
Yeah.
All I have to worry
And
about
then
is the green. No, it's straight ahead.
Oh yes.
Yep, should be pretty good. Under 20 meters straight down the hill, par 3, pretty straightforward.
Oh yes. That's good.
Alright, up towards where my bag is. Alright, par 5, 375 meters. A long way. Longest hole in probably Western Australia, or in Australia. Come on, stand up. Stand up, turn. Nope.
Oh. In the
Dang.
jungle.
turning to the right.
Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it.